Underwriting is the last big stop on your home buying journey. Once you're under contract, your lending team will start working to verify and update key information. The goal is to get your file as complete as possible before it heads to a more formal underwriting review so we can get the best possible outcome. A lender's underwriting team will take a comprehensive look at your loan file. This is a real person looking at your financial and credit information, your contract, your appraisal, and other key documents. Underwriters have an important job to do. They're here to ensure the lender is making a good investment. Underwriters will go over your file with a fine-tooth comb. It's their job to make sure your file meets all the requirements and that you're a safe bet when it comes to making those mortgage payments on time, month in and month out. After reviewing your file, an underwriter will typically do one of three things. One, they can issue a conditional loan approval. This usually means you'll need to provide additional documents, answer questions, or correct errors in your file before being able to move forward. Two, they can issue a clear to close, which means your file is clean and you're ready to close on your new home. It is incredibly rare for a file to get a CTC, as it's called, the first time that it's reviewed by an underwriter. Third, an underwriter could deny your file outright. This also is an extremely rare occurrence, and it's not likely to happen if you're working with a good loan officer who knows VA loans. Every lender and every loan file is different, but broadly speaking, a conditional loan approval is the most common outcome and traditionally the next step. Having a handful of conditions on your loan file is common. Homebuyers rarely sail through the underwriting process without them. Often, these conditions are simple issues that borrowers can quickly clear up, sometimes the same day. Your loan officer might ask you to write a letter of explanation to address a specific question or problem. Lenders will also rely on third parties to verify things like tax returns and income documents. Underwriters might request things like additional pay stubs or more tax returns before issuing that final approval. It's important to understand you're not being targeted or picked on if there are conditions on your loan file. The underwriter's job is to protect the lender and the VA, but lenders do need to make loans to stay in business, so it's a balancing act. Most importantly, if you're asked to provide additional documents, get those items back to your loan officer as quickly as possible. Also, be sure you're sending exactly what the lender is asking for. Sending incomplete or hard-to-read documents could delay your process. Talk with your loan officer if you have any questions about what's needed. The faster you move, the faster your lending team moves towards resolving those conditions and getting you to closing day. Once the underwriter is satisfied with all of your paperwork, the underwriter will issue that long-awaited clear to close. The lender will then send your loan documents and paperwork to the title company to prepare your file for closing. Congratulations, your home buying journey is nearly at an end.